This past month or so, I think I've had some of the worst art block I've ever experienced. This art block isn't like I didn't know what to draw. I have no excuse. Art fight is underway and there's plenty of characters I've been itching to draw. I just had this awful wall that I couldn't get over, and I didn't know why. It was like everything I drew I felt wasn't quite right, and I got increasingly more frustrated. The more frustrated I got, the more I wanted to draw, to somehow get over that wall, but drawing more just kept making that feeling worse. I realised at this point that I was drawing 3 or more pieces every day. I felt like some kind of machine pumping out a new drawing after new drawing, but I just wasn't enjoying it. I took a break for a couple of days where I didn't draw anything. I still had the itch to draw because I had this idea that if I wasn't drawing, I wasn't being productive and I wasn't using my time efficiently, which I think was one of the main thought processes that made me dislike drawing. I had to literally stop myself when I had the urge to draw, like it was an addiction, because I knew that if I ended up drawing, I will end up frustrated. Because this urge wasn't inspiration or excitement, this urge to draw was an obligation. I think if you're someone who posts artwork online or you actively are trying to improve your art, you can get this feeling that you're not doing enough and you feel pressure to perform and improve constantly. That leads to wanting to draw to improve, but when you have that mindset, everything seems to turn out for the worst and you get frustrated again. It's like a vicious cycle. I tried to reset my mind in a way when it came to how I view my art process. I'm someone that draws very fast. I've always been good at drawing quickly, which is great, but I realised that I wasn't just drawing quickly, I was drawing impatiently. I wanted to get the drawing over with. Like, for example, if I drew a hand and it didn't look great, I would just tell myself, that's good enough, and hurry myself up to finish the drawing, when I know that I could have done better. I got too impatient and lazy to use references because it took too much time. What does that mean? Why was I working under this invisible time limit? I don't have any deadlines to work towards. This is my own brain, for God's sake. I needed to just relax and chill for a sec. I had to remind myself why I liked drawing to begin with. I've been drawing for as long as I can remember, and I wanted to get that feeling back when I was younger, when I was drawing as a kid. I think because I studied animation for 3 years in university, I had this mindset of working towards a specific goal and not focusing on drawing for fun. It kind of muddled up my brain ever since. I decided to slow down and take time to enjoy my process of drawing. I was so focused in what the finished product would be that I rushed myself. I also told myself it was okay to leave a piece and come back to it later, which I never used to do. I've always been someone that will start something, I have to finish it then and there. But when it comes to something like art, I think I should take time to enjoy and experiment and learn and not rush to the end without a second thought. I'm starting to enjoy art again now! Yay! I thought I'd share this because it might help someone in a similar situation. I guess the main takeaway is to not force yourself and take time to enjoy the process. I think it goes with any kind of creative hobby. You shouldn't force yourself if you're really not enjoying it. And you should take time to remember why it is that you love it in the first place. And then you can bring back those feelings that you once had and reignite the passion, you know? Well, that's all I have to say about this. I hope it's been helpful, at least to somebody. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye!